Okay, so hey there, Hawaiian anime time here. Sorry if you can hear some rock music in the background. My dad's just in the rock music in the next room, so you might be hearing a little bit of rock music in the background. But I'm gonna be talking mostly over that, so you won't be able to hear too much of it. Yeah, my dad's a huge rock fan. But anyways, let's get down into the actual points of this live stream and what I really want to talk to you guys about. So we got a lot to talk about. We're doing a season two review of My Hero Academia, as you can clearly see in the title. So let's get started, shall we? Um, there will be a little bit of spoilers. So spoiler alert. Most of this video will have a lot of spoilers. So if you're not into hearing spoilers, do not watch this. Do not watch this session, guys. But also, before we even start, I wanted to say if you're a fan of K-pop music, go check out my Asian Music Bass Booster channel. Subscribe to that channel, guys. We do amazing bass boosting there, guys. It's very awesome, guys. I really do appreciate all the love and support you guys give me on that channel. So please support me on that channel and also support me here. This channel we are going to try to see if we can get monetized. Might be doing some actual maybe real life vlogs. I don't know if that's really gonna be a thing. I might actually be taking down this session right here every day because I'm pretty sure that YouTube will probably pick up on the music in the background from my dad's playing because he plays it really loud because he's actually deaf. So because he's kind of like deaf or somewhat hard of hearing, and he has some hearing device, hearing thing that allows him to help him hear now. So you gotta play music kind of loud in order to hear stuff. So he's playing it pretty loud. So YouTube might be able to pick up on that from the background, and hopefully they won't. But if they do happen to do that, I will probably take down the live stream. I'll do another live stream or another video or something talking about this thing. But without further ado, let's actually get into the whole topic of this. Okay, stop stalling. Let's get into the topic, shall we? So, My Hero Academia season two. Wow, there was a lot of stuff going on in season two, guys. Season two had it was the most action packed and most stuff going on in this season, guys. Okay, where to begin? We start out with them taking a 1 day break from their actual this is kind of like a recap session, I guess you could kind of say. But yeah, starts out with them getting a day off after doing that. 2 days off after dealing with that whole USJ incident at the UA area. The USJ incident where they fight actual real villains. They had to class 1A actually had to fight real villains, and they won against real villains. Actually, with a lot of people getting badly injured and stuff. So well, not bad. Yeah, badly injured. But yeah, so let's talk to you guys. So after that, after this whole 2 day off thing, we actually go into this thing called the sports festival, which I thought the whole season was just gonna be straight sports festival, and then we're gonna end the season and we're gonna go into season three. But no, this time they did it a little bit past the sports festival. I thought the sports festival would have been all of season two, just that was the whole entire season two. But I was surprised to see there was a little bit more after that. But let's talk to you guys about the sports festival. So they had it was all the year students. They go into the sports festival thing where there's three different courses and stuff on three different events, and they had to pass through all three events, and they come out with one final one at the end, and then second person, third person. But basically, yeah. Let's actually let me go play probably some other music in the back. Actually, I don't want to play music, but I feel like I should because this music is like I can hear it playing as day. Like my dad's music is like freaking loud AF. Like it's like he's blasting it to like full blast. Well, actually, let me go play some music off my iPad. Okay. 'Cause I honestly don't like listening to that. I'm playing Painted Black by Bish, which is actually the theme song for my for Black Clover, the second opening. Let's continue talking about this, shall we? So, with My Hero Academia season two, all of the but show mainly focuses on the first year groups. So we see all the first year students, people who were in the support classes, business classes, general studies. They also had the people who were in the hero classes. There were actually two hero classes, hero class 1A and 1B. Now 1A is a class that they really focus on. 1B is like kind of like a subclass, but they don't really focus on it. They're not really mentioned too much in the show, which I think is alright, guys, because I don't really think 1B is that really all impressive. But yeah, let's talk about the show. So so the first event for the year one guys were the obstacle course. So the obstacle course took the longest. It was a couple episodes long, and then we finally came out with a winner for the obstacle. The winner of the obstacle course was none other than Izuku Midoriya, aka Deku. I'm gonna call him Deku because that's his show name now. We find that out in the show that he decided to make that his journey, even though that was a name that Hachan or Bakugo ends up calling him to make fun of him. Like it's kind of like a name to pick on him. But yeah, so I gotta say, man, Deku actually surprised everyone. He did surprise attack and won the obstacle course. If you really want to see exactly how he won, you can watch the episodes yourself. I don't really want to spoil too much, but yeah. Then we go on to the next event. The next event was event where they kind of did like a I don't know what you call it, but they kind of did like a they kind of did like this big what do you call it, a cavalry fight. There you go. That was what it was called. So they did a cavalry fight where the cavalry fight was pretty much where they actually were put in they made teams of like 2 to 4 people and they had to fight with each other. They had headbands based on what place they got in. So each team had a headband, one headband per team, and the headband showed the amount of points total with all the members of the team. Um, had a 10,000 point headband or 10 million point headband. Sorry, 10 million point headband. So whoever got that headband was automatically gonna win. So Midoriya and them were trying to do like a goose chase, they were trying to run away from them, everyone else. But at the end, thanks to the guy with the shadow quirk, they got in fourth place and cemented themselves into the finals. So in the finals, this is what basically happened. So basically, the finals was a 1v1 match where the first person to step out of the Anji's loses. It's kind of like a sumo wrestling match, but instead they want sumo wrestling. They were actually using their quirks, and yeah, they could use their quirks to whatever extent, and they had to force their opponent out of the ring. Now, I'm basically going to be focusing on Midoriya, aka Deku, because Deku was kind of like the main. The, Deku is basically the main character of the whole entire show. Okay, I don't care if you think any of the other members are important. They are important, but Deku is like the main character of the show. Like basically, I feel like the whole show, My Hero Academia, is all focused on Deku. So we get Deku here. Deku wins his first match against Shinso, who actually has a brainwashing quirk, which is actually pretty amazing. Now the reason why he didn't get into the hero course and got into general studies was because he put general studies as option two if you couldn't get into the hero course, and he didn't get into the hero course because he couldn't get any points in the fight and in the entrance exam. And you know why? Because of the fact that he actually his quirk involves him having to talk to the person, and if his opponent answers one answers one of his questions, you can put him under his brainwashing, and it's pretty cool, guys. So it's a good quirk, but the thing is that it only works when you actually find humans. If you find a robot, it's not gonna do anything. Like you can't really do anything. Which is why Ojiro actually tried telling him about the whole thing about Midoriya to begin with, but Midoriya wasn't listening, and almost lost the match until all the past members of people who used the awful the all one for all all for one I'm getting confused already because they mentioned all for one and then one for all, so I don't know which is I can't remember what the book was called, but using that used Quirk he had and all my past action. All the past people that used that stuff was able to control Midoriya's fingers for a few seconds to make a big enough like smash on the ground so that way the um the vibrations was able to wake him up from the trance, and he was able to get Shinzo to go out about. And it was actually pretty cool, guys. I actually did like it a lot, guys. Then it goes on to the next round after that. Well, actually, all the other people fight, and um, the main people that I want to talk to you guys about are the three triangles of friends. So I'm gonna talk about Ida and also Ochiro or Raka. Um, they they both go on to the next round, guys, and Ochiro has to Ochiro or Uraka has to fight against Bakugo, and she ends up losing. Okay, and so we also have Aida who ends up winning, and I believe he goes into the final rounds where I think he loses in the or the semifinals, and I think he loses in the semifinals if I'm not mistaken. But the winner of the whole thing was Bakugo. In the next round, Todoroki has to fight Midoriya, and Midoriya ends up talking to him and getting him to use his firepower and trying to change his way of thought and trying to become friends with him and trying to tell him like, don't worry about your dad, don't think about him anymore. He's and trying to get him to just say like, this quirk is yours, not his. You decide what you want to do with the quirk. You know what I mean? He can't tell you what to do with the quirk. You decide what to do with it, and you make it your own quirk. And that's what he was trying to explain to him, and gets into his head. And so Todoroki actually wins in the end, but Midoriya actually does get some leg up points for Todoroki out, and I kind of like that in him. Like he's trying to make friends with the other heroes, and he's not doing this for the fame or the glory. He's doing this because he wants to help people, and we see that already from the entrance exam in season one when he saves Uraka or Ochigo's in the entrance exam, and so that's why Uraka decides to give she wants to give all the points to Midoriya. But Midoriya finds out that he actually gets some rescue points, and the rescue points were enough to actually cement him a place in TUA. And it's pretty cool, guys. I really do like the show, guys. So far, yeah. So the whole sports festival is actually pretty cool. After that, we get into the point where they gotta do internships. They do an internship for a week at a hero agency. So who does Midoriya end up getting matched up with? Midoriya ends up going with um Midoriya ends up going with um Gran Tuizo, who is actually the mentor of um All Might. He was actually the mentor of All Might and actually got trained All Might and everything like that. and so he's training Midoriya, and Midoriya, aka Deku, is getting like a lot more. He's learning a lot more about all for one or one for all, whatever the. I'm gonna say it's all for one. And so he actually, well, one for all. There you go, one for all. I think it was called. Sorry, they keep on saying all for one and one for all. Like there was a person named All for One, and then there was the quirk is called One for All. I can't remember. It's you know what I mean. Like when you get two similar things stuck in your head, it's like it's hard to tell the difference between which is which. But anyways, yeah. So he actually trained him, and Midori is actually understanding how to use the quirk. Now he can only use it at 5%, which is very little bit. It's probably like about this much of how much he can use the quirk. But over time, I think with more training, I think Midoriya will be able to learn the quirk and be able to use the quirk at 100% without having any complications, backlash, meaning that you won't have any like broken bones, broken fingers, and so forth, like what he has been having the last couple of times he tried using the quirk. Okay, so in my opinion, guys, Midori is actually learning a lot. Now, Bakugo doesn't really learn anything from his agency except how to be more proper and stuff like that. The really rich girl, I forget what her name was, but the one that can actually her quirk was to create things. She doesn't. She and her partner, the one that also went to the same agency, didn't really learn that much in internship. Some people actually learned a lot. Other people didn't really learn too much. So it kind of all kind of just goes into perspective that certain people learned a lot during the internship. Other people didn't learn too much. So was internship a success? But some people, yes. Other people, it was like, well, I didn't really learn anything. It was kind of a waste of time. So it just kind of depends on the person and the mentor that they got. I saw that Floppy ended up Floppy and Ocho or Raka is actually my two favorite female characters in the show right now. I don't know why. Floppy just looks like someone special. Like she looks kind of hot. To be honest, I'm not saying that any of the other characters aren't, but I'm just saying she does it pretty good though. Um, sorry if you think otherwise, but yeah, I do like Floppy though. And yeah, so yeah, while they're on the internship though, Midoriya and Gran Turismo ends up going to Hosu City. Well, actually, they're trying to go to another place to fight some villains. But what happens is the train gets stopped in Hosu City because of the fact that there was a villain that ends up attacking the train, which is actually another normal. Okay, they have multiple normals ready from the League of Villains. League of Villains created multiple normals. The normal that they captured was not the only normal. They created multiple ones with different quirks and different abilities. And so one of those normals ended up attacking the train. And so Gantu either goes to try and stop, go ahead and these two try and help out. But instead he keeps on thinking about Ida or Ida, young Tenyu and he ends up trying to work with Tenyu to help him out. He knows what he has a bad thought in his mind that he probably went after the hero killer because of the way that because of what happened with the brother. He's probably looking for revenge, and so anyway, in a fight with the hero killer, which we find out the hero killer's quirk, which is once he takes taste of someone's life, he's able to paralyze them for a period of time. Now it depends on how long, depending on type of blood type they have. We find out that young Midoriya has type O blood, so type O blood has the least they get paralyzed for the least amount of time. So that's the one that's least effective on his part. So we learn a lot through his part. And so they're kind of in trouble, so he messages his friends. Ochiro is nowhere nearby, so Ochiro, aka Oraka, didn't come to the rescue. But young Todoroki ended up coming to save the day. And what happens is they actually apprehend the hero killer. All thanks to those I guess what do you call it? The chief of police and chief of police of the Hosu police department says that they weren't supposed to do anything. They were supposed to let the pros handle it because they don't have any license and stuff. They're not licensed to be heroes. Do all this stuff. So they're not licensed to do this kind of work. So they're not supposed to do this work. And so because of that, they end up getting in trouble for it. They said they gave them two options. Okay, option one was they get all the fame and glory, and them and their mentors for the week ends up getting reprimanded. You know, whatever it be, whether it be jail time or something. Or two, they don't get any of the fame or recognition, and what happens is they don't get the fame or recognition, and they just give the recognition and fame to the hero killer, even though he didn't do anything. They were just gonna give the fame to him, and just so there they had those two options, whether they have this go public and they get famous and they get the recommendation, whatever it be, whether it be jail time, whether it be a big fine, whether it be community service, whatever they gotta do, or they could just say that someone else did the job and they just get no recognition, and they just say that they were there, they saw the Yorker and did nothing. Now I don't know if they're allowed to tell their friends. I know Oraka kind of knows about it, but I don't know about anyone else knowing about it. So far, since no one else knows about it, everyone else knows that they were there at the time, but they didn't do any. It seems that they did nothing. Like they're just like a innocent bystander in this whole thing. Like they just watched and saw everything happen. And you know what I mean? It's kind of strange to say that they don't really have that they couldn't do anything. Like it's kind of weird to say it because honestly, like what are you gonna do? Like, if you know, like let's say like you're on a grocery store, okay? You see someone trying to steal some liquor from a grocery store, okay? You know you can stop them. You know you can do something about it. Next time, don't do anything. Next time, just stand there and watch them take out the liquor. Just tell someone that works there. They call the police. We handle the situation. You don't do anything. You know what I mean? It's like saying that like if you could if you see yourself being able to do something to help, wouldn't you want to help? You wouldn't want to just be an innocent bystander and just watch this whole thing happen because you're gonna feel bad deep down inside because you're not doing anything. And I get totally look side of the whole thing, but I guess if it's law, it's law. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. They gotta try and change laws themselves, but we them the heroes and training can't do anything. And so, I mean, I do get the hero killer's point of view. His idea of the ideal hero is nothing like the heroes that they have in the show today. Like at that point in time, that point in time, heroes are just there to get fame and money, and that's all they're looking for. And in his time, he thought an ideal hero would be someone that goes to stop villains, but just doesn't expect any compensation for it, doesn't expect any money for doing the job. He expects the person to work for free and just do it out of the kindness of the heart, and not because they want money or because they want fame or recognition. Mhm. Which I get it. That's what I think a show should be as well. But in some cases, if you do it long enough, like you do like so many show cases where you save someone's life, eventually you're gonna need to get paid for it, right? Because you can't just keep on doing that for the rest of your life because you're not gonna be making any money off of that. I mean, if you don't make any money off of saving people's lives, you're gonna have to find a side job, and then you won't be able to be as much of a hero if you gotta find a side job because you're working. You can't just tell your boss, "Oh wait, there's an incident going on, and you need my help." You know what I mean? I'm a superhero. I'm gonna go save. I mean, your boss might not be too happy about it, depending on what type of place you work at. So yeah, I get his side point, but I also get the point of the new age heroes, where they do need to make some money in order to live and survive. But yeah, guys. So after that, we see the final exams, guys. Final exams come on, and they gotta pass the final exam, which is kind of a recommendation. Well, not recommend. Yeah, it's required for you to go to some exam. where they be together for a whole summer, training and stuff during the summer. So it's not like a regular school where during summer break you don't have to do anything. You can literally take it easy for one whole summer, just be at the beach all day, or stay home playing video games, or go to your summer fun programs or summer school, wherever you're gonna go to. Just do whatever you want for the summer. That's not the case. The case is you go to summer camp and you stay there for like supposedly 1 week, but it seemed like well, I'm pretty sure it might be longer than a week, but as far as I'm hearing, it sounds like only a week. It's kind of strange. I want to go to a camp for 1 week. You would think you'll want to keep them in summer camp for the whole summer. But I guess you need a little bit of time to be teens and have fun, right? But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it about that. But yeah, so we find out that everyone passes except for a few people do not pass the final exam because not because of the written part, but it's because of the actual physical part, the practical exam where they actually had to fight the actual teachers. They gotta pass the test. Either one, they gotta either pass through the exit gate, or two, they gotta cuff the superhero, and then they pass the test. And every hero gave all the students at least one easy way to pass the exam, guys. They gave them one way to pass the exam, guys. And the thing was, they try to match up people based match them up with their based on them trying to overcome some type of weakness that they have, which is what we found out. So they have a weakness, and the teachers know it. So Mr. Aizawa notices the weaknesses and essentially match them up with a pro that they know they'll have a little bit tougher time on, and they got to work on whatever their weakness is to pass the exam, which is very smart thinking, guys. I mean, it is an exam after all. You can't make the exam easy. You gotta make it a little bit difficult, right? Sorry guys, I'm gonna be tired because I ended up having to wake up early. But the one that I was surprised a lot about was the guy with the sticky balls. I was surprised that he actually passed because he didn't seem like he was gonna pass at first. But I was surprised to say he actually did pass, and I'm glad for him. I mean, Mineta, there you go. Mineta was his name. I'm glad that Mineta passed. I'm glad he actually worked very hard, guys. And Mineta's part isn't really anything real special. He doesn't really have an amazing part, but I mean, still, I think it's great that he's trying out to stay in the hole. I hope that Mineta goes kind of far too. I mean, even though he doesn't have a strong quirk, I hope that or a very important quirk or anything that's really outstanding. I'm hoping that he does very well in course and everything, guys. Two guys. Um, that's my recap of this season. Was I think it was a very good season. There was a lot of action packed stuff. I really did like the whole like any moment that I had a chance to watch My Hero Academia, I was basically on my phone or on my tablet or on my computer watching My Hero Academia season 2 on Hulu, guys. I was binge watching it. I was like crazy into it, guys. And I actually do like the show, guys. The show is really good. But yeah, guys. I think the whole show as a whole was actually very entertaining, guys. The season 2 was actually very entertaining, guys. There was a lot of stuff going on, and I think that I'm really enjoying the show, guys. I don't have any problems with the show. I don't see anything that would actually like be a issue for me as far as show wise. Like anything that I would see as a problem for this show, I don't see any, guys. I really do like this show. There's a lot going on, and I think that this show I think is really gonna go far. But now let's talk to you guys about my overall rating. So if I had to rate this season, I'll give it a 10 out of 10, guys, because it was that good of a season, guys. That good. There was so much action going on, so many things going on. It was a really action packed show, guys. Season 2 is like the best season so far, guys. I can't wait to see what season 3 has to offer. It looks like season 3 is all going to be only subs, so I'm probably going to be watching that a little bit slower because of the fact that I mean, I like subbed episodes. Don't get me wrong. I like my anime when subbed, but the thing that I don't like about it is that I can't really watch and eat at the same time while watching subbed episodes. Actually, no, it's dubbed. Actually, it looks like they get dubbed and subbed episodes. So I'm gonna watch it all dubbed, guys. I'm gonna watch the whole season 3 dubbed, and I'm gonna go. Well, it looks like yeah, every single episode is dubbed. I'm gonna watch the dubbed episodes, guys. I like the dubbed episodes more than subbed because I can eat while I'm watching the show. But I do like subbed episodes when I'm not eating, like when I'm not. But the one thing I don't like is I'm gonna start watching it dubbed and then I switch over to subs because then it just sounds kind of weird. You know, what I mean? Transferring from subs to dub or from dubs to subs. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it, guys. Come back for more videos, more live streams, and everything, guys. I don't know what you guys thought of this review of My Hero Academia season 2, guys. Go check it out if you haven't seen it, guys. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like the video, leave some comments in the comment section below. Let me know what shows you think I should try and review next, guys. And yeah, let me see if you want. Let me know if you want to see some life vlogs, real life vlogs, man. I'll do some real life vlogs. Like not every day, but maybe every day I'm off for in the future, guys. Season, I think the season itself was actually really well made. Um, I think that was all of the high points of the season. I think if it wasn't for all the action and all this interesting stuff going on, I think this season would have been kind of a boring one. But because of all this stuff, and they get all the fame and recognition, Class 1A is like getting all this fame and recognition because of the fact that honestly, um Class 1A is getting all the fame and attention because they fought the villains at the USJ, and they they did very well in the what you call that, the sports festival stuff. So yeah, I gotta say, man, that's pretty much it. Come back for more videos and more live streams in the future, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share this video, comment, and yeah, don't forget to also subscribe to my my Asian music basic channel for more content on basics of K-pop and a lot more other content, guys. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, peace.